to Dwight about that in a little bit. So listen, so this is a band that, and I want them to know that, I do realize the effort that it takes to write a song, perform a song, get it all down, and then go in and record that song, and then have it recorded and mixed. And I mean, a lot of work that goes into it. A lot of work that goes into this. So with that being said, what's the name of the band again?
Fire Inside is the name of the band.
Fire Inside. I want you to know, before I even hear it and critique it, I like it because you did it, all right? Fire Inside is the name of the band. Let me write it down so I don't forget.
F-Y-R-E.
Oh, is that how they spell it? Okay, that's good. I like that. Fire Inside. And they're a local band, and they did a monster song, and I'm already flattered. The fact that you did it, I love that. Thank you so very much. So let's.
You guys used to do a lot of monster songs back in the day, right?
It was a gimmick because we would do for Miss Monster, we would have the Monster Band of the Year. Now, what we did is we would, all these monster songs, we'd play them for rejoins. Now, I know Angel's I can't get Angel to do that for whatever reason. He likes to play the music.
Oh, I wondered why you guys didn't do that.
He likes to play the music. He doesn't.
I can do it all monster rejoin day.
Oh, I love it. Now, to me, it's an honor. These are local bands.
Yes, very cool.
They get to hear themselves on the radio. They're happy. We're happy. Like, I love it. I like the monster songs. Of course, it's just, it's very, what's that word? Narcissistic. That's the word. Yeah, but
realize that.
But everybody gets love from it, I mean, if you're a band and you took all that time to write the song and put it together for us and everything, you want to hear it on the radio every once in a while, and so I like it all the way around because it makes everybody happy. So this is Fire Inside, and we'll play a little bit of it. We don't play the whole thing, but let's at least.
It's only about 2 minutes.
Oh, okay, well,
but Ryan, what you don't know is it wasn't just hard rock. They would also write lyrics that were about members of the show. And at the time, you could only hear, like, Stinky Cuban and a tiny little man. Like, it was like, over and Bubba's a redneck of the show. He parties real hard. Now you already know. Savannah's the hottest baby in town. She ain't smiling because she's gonna throw down.
Those are some actual lyrics, though, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Freestyle?
Yeah.
That was all freestyle, but that's kind of what it was, like, a lot.
And then what we would do is we'd do the Monster Band of the Year. So at Miss Monster, these bands would get up and perform, and so they got to get in front of thousands of people, which helped them out. They had to do their monster song, and then we'd pick one band, which was the Monster Band of the Year. And we had this one guy that would always enter, and people loved him, Peter Banks. Peter Banks, and his thing is he was the human, real life Austin Powers. His teeth were all messed up. Yeah, baby. And people loved him. He was such a sweet guy.
And the monsters are groovy. They are in town, and when I go to England, they have a big throne. Yeah, it was like, that was most of his songs, and we loved it because everybody hated it, so he always made the competition.
And then Grumpy, they would always enter, and they kicked ass. And then we had, there were so many really cool local bands, The Kill, other local bands that would do the monster songs, and we loved it. But okay, this is Fire Inside. We haven't had a monster song in forever. Red Rooster, I forgot about him. Livid, Gold Miners. Somebody remembers them all. That's great. That's Evil Eye, of course.
Yeah. All right, this is the monster song by Fire Inside.
You want the best. You got the best. The monsters in the morning. The monsters. The monsters. The monsters. The morning. The monsters. The monsters. The monsters. The morning. Get up 4:45. So glad Ryan's still alive.
I like it.
Turn on the monsters to start my day. All around the world, hear angels say, you're listening to the monsters, the monsters, the monsters in the morning, the monsters, the monsters, the monsters in shoot king at a drop of the time. Well, if you stumble along the way, just ask for Carlos to save the day. Will you listen to the monsters? The monsters.
They rock.
The monsters. The monsters. In the morning. The monsters. The monsters. The monsters. In the morning.
Yeah, okay.
I like it.
Yeah.
They rocked out, man. There's fire inside.
Nah. It's gonna be stuck in my head for the rest of the day. The monsters.
That
The monsters.
Omnibus. That was one of the bands. That's Fire Inside. Thank you, guys. You know
Yeah.
what? Okay, I'm not even faking. I liked it. I thought it was
And you
awesome.
can vote for them for Orlando Weekly's best rock band as well.
Oh,
With
are
all
they
the
in that?
stuff. Yeah, and I think there's only like a few more days to vote. I think you get to the August 1st to vote.
Man, if I thought we could get it together and we could find a good place to do it, it would be fun to do. Like maybe for next year. We're already through most of the year, but to do a Monster Band of the Year thing again would be fun because it's really is cool. Oh, we need to hear Carlos. Can't hear him.
Yeah.
That would be fun to do.
Good luck with that, Russ. Seeing that a bus was difficult to put on.
I know.
Like
I know.
literally, I think we're.
I think I'm trying to pull my own hair out, aren't I?
Yeah.
I know.
How about we do a competition where we go nationwide, we select bands, we bring them to a location, it's going to be difficult. It's gonna be a little difficult.
Yeah. But for local bands, it would be good though. You get 3 local bands, everybody votes. I don't know. It would be fun. But anyway, Fire Inside. Good job, guys.
That was great.
I thought it was really good. And the texting service actually likes it too. And they usually hate everything. Hey, this is good. I like it. Pretty badass.
I would listen to this on my motorcycle.
Yeah.
That's what the guy said.
I recorded it, and I'm listening to it on tape.
I think it takes a lot of time. I mean,
Oh my god, yeah, I remember him. This was like from 2 months ago, where he said he was going to do this.
if I hadn't been with with Bubba and Jeff and everybody when we recorded a bunch of songs, I wouldn't know how much work goes into it. But
You're right, Russ. That
know?
definitely gave us like a really cool perspective when we were producing a lot of songs in studios with session musicians
Yeah.
and real professionals. Like I would have never been privy to that. And
I mean, we did Southern Girl at Johnny Wright's studio where like in sync songs were made.
Yeah.
So we.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was,
Oh, dude, I
was
You
remember.
guys did everything here.
No, I remember
No.
J.C. Chazé playing Southern Girl, and he
Yes.
like listening to it, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Wow, that's really pretty." It was really cool. I mean, this is at their peak, and Johnny Wright was a big fan of the show, and he's like, "Yeah, come to our studio," because the studio was a big deal then. Now you can pull up in a parking lot with a mic, and you can record.
You're right.
An amazing symphony. But
He had
back
a
then, the studio was tough to get.
He had a studio in the house that they had out there, and they invited us to go out and record a Southern Girl, and it was a professional recording. So I got to see how much work goes into not just that, but then afterwards, the production of it all to make sure all the levels are fun. So anyway, point being, Fire Inside, appreciate that. That's super cool,
Thanks,
and
man.
I'll try to get Angel to play as much as possible. While Angel's out, play it a lot, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. And I hope this inspires, I think Sam in our YouTube chat says, hopefully this inspires more people to write monster songs. 'cause
Yeah.
that would be very cool.
Yeah. Because listen, we
Honestly, I did that, and there's like, he said my name in a song.
won't, we won't sit and listen to just original music, but if you mention us, then it'll get played.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's fine.
Which is way narcissistic. I do realize that.
That's
But
fine.
It's our show. What the hell does it matter? Every other show has.
Yeah.
Listen to Howard. He's got every song is about him and Robin. It's all good.
Yeah.
If we get a couple songs that mention us in a cool way. Carlos is cool and Ryan rocks. Russ kicks ass. It's 7 o'clock. That could be a monster band.
There you go. Now I want you to write a monster song.
Oh, I did. We had Rock Hard. Daniel and I
that's
had a
right.
band, and we did.
Oh, you're blowing some people's mind. They're like, that was
Oh no!
that was Daniel and Black Bean. I can't believe it.
We had a fake band that
Yes.
we created that
Rock
was
hard.
horrible. And we submitted monster songs that just dissed everybody, was mean to everybody. But everybody was like, on the show, was like, they're pretty good. They rock really hard. And the audience was like, they suck. They're mean to you. And we're like, they're good though.
They're pretty good though. Kind of like them.
Rock hard.
Wow, I've never heard that. I hope I come across that at some point.
Oh, you will.
Oh, I hope you do too, because that was actually pretty funny. That was pretty fun.
Because
I hadn't thought about it.
We're
until
making
now.
fun of ourselves. I don't think anything. I don't think we say anything racist or
No,
sexist
but it was brutal. Like you think whatever the hell you're saying, Ryan, like what we said about everybody during those songs, and but yeah, I haven't heard it in years. That's really I haven't thought about it in a long time either.
A big thank you to Fire Inside. You can vote for them for the Orlando Week. That's still going on, right? The voting for the Orlando
Yeah,
Week.
it goes till August 1st. If you want to do that,
So this week, this week.
Yeah, it is. So the monsters.fm, you can find out each individual thing to vote for us on, and then that would be super awesome. And go vote for Fire Inside as well.
There you go. And then Savannah wants me to remind you, please vote for Gatorland for best
theme park.
That would mean a lot to her. So we got that going too. And then everybody's nominated for something. We've got more nominations than any show in town. So that's very nice and appreciate that for everybody nominating us for all kinds of crazy stuff. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to the Monsters of the Morning.
You want the best. You got the best. The Monsters in the Morning.